Welcome back, Freedom Savers. It's been a month and it's time for another video. I'm doing a little bit early before the end of the month here. I know I planned on putting out more videos on books and other stuff. There's a bunch of videos I want to make and I just have not made time for them. I like making money more than I like making videos at the moment because the videos make me zero money. And so my time really goes towards making money rather than more entertaining stuff like making the videos. Although I really enjoy making the videos and hopefully putting out some information that helps you guys. YouTube's not paying me, and I'm hustling and trying to make money. Anyway, I want to give you a quick update here for the month. Real quick, I wanted to show that in this past month, Bemis, which is a package company that was in my Roth, they changed to Amcor, which is an Australian company. So I ended up selling them, and then I added a REIT because I was looking for REITs to go in a Roth, because REITs are great in a Roth because they have high dividends or distributions, and it's all tax-free. But I added HASI, or HASI, which was a, they do like the new electricity type stuff, like windmills and solar and that type of stuff. But that, then I saw KTB, which is Contour Brands, which was a spin-off of VF Corp. And KTB put out their first dividend after the spin-off, and it puts their forward yield at 7%. And if you don't know what Contour Brands is, they do like jeans, like Wrangler and that type of stuff. And VF Corp spun them off, basically. And VF Corp has a long history of dividends. So this has great potential to continue to put out dividends, and with it being like almost 7% dividend, I replaced HASI real fast. So I just want to give you an update on a couple of changes within the Roth. Of course, I haven't bought or sold anything in the Roth because I maxed it out earlier in the year. So that's that. Let's get into some spreadsheets. Just so you know, life update wise, I've been driving a lot of Uber. I've been doing some Postmates on the side, and of course working overtime. So I'm hustling. Anyways, let's look at the debt right. Well, hell, you'll get in all that in the net worth one. Let's see here, Roth, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look at how the different portfolios are performing here. So we'll pull up the Roth, pull up the taxable from M1. Fidelity, that was the one. All right, so the Roth, I've deposited $11,500 in the last 2 years. The current value is $12,403, so I'm up $903.24, or 7.85% this past year. I have not updated this. There has been some buys since I'm making dividends of about $32 a month. Then I am buying stock automatically when it reinvests over $10. So I'm sorry I haven't updated this. I just haven't found time. But overall, I am up 7.85% on this portfolio. Taxable account only had $100 in it. It's just all in VTI, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. That $100 has now grown to $158.78. That's thanks to 20, 30, 40, $50 in referrals. So I appreciate all of you guys who use my link. You got money and I got money, and I appreciate that. So total with those referrals, I've deposited $150, and I'm at $158.78. So I'm up $8.78, or 5.85%. Not too bad. Now, FCROX, or Fidelity's Total Stock Market free index fund, I deposited an even $15,000. I already had 4 cents sitting in there. When I bought FCROX out of this account, I actually paid $15,191. I've gained $541.43 on this. It's up 3.61%. The other one that is in here is the Vanguard Taxable. As you know, I purchased VTSAX from Vanguard. Yeah, I wanted to put money into Vanguard's VTSAX since it's like the standard for the fire community to invest in, blah, blah, blah. Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund. It does have a fee, but it's a 0.04%, so only 4 basis points. I've invested so far $8,050 in here. I've actually gained $387.47. and it is up 4.81%. Now, I just started this on May 28th. Fidelity's actually started back in February, and I'm up 543, and I'm at 387 on VTSAX already since May. I'm up 3.62% on Fidelity's. I'm up 4.81% on VTSAX. Now, that doesn't mean VTSAX is outperforming Fidelity, because this time frame is completely different. Therefore, the performance will be completely different. I will show you the comparison here, as I have been comparing every day, at least as all the days I can remember, to update it. Come in here to portfolios versus market. You can ignore all this data. It's all really old stuff. But this is what I've been doing every day so far this month. I've been pulling up Yahoo Finance app on my phone, and on my watch list I have FCROX, VTSAX, and VTI. Of course, they all cover pretty much the same thing, the entire stock market. They have different indexes, but they are essentially the same thing. FCROX has 0 expense ratio, so that it costs 0 to purchase, own, or sell. VTSAX has a 0.04% expense ratio, and VTI, I believe, probably 0.04 as well. But this is not an index fund like these two. This is an ETF, which trades like a stock. So I've been every day putting in the performance. So say on the 2nd, FCROX went up 0.19%, VTSAX went up 0.2%, and VTI went up 0.23%. As of last Friday, which you know is a very nice day on the stock market, FCROX went up 0.75%, VTSAX went up 0.79%, and VTI went up 0.72%. So if you look at a single day, it looks like this one's outperforming VTI, but not VTSAX, etc., etc. So what I'm doing is I'm doing all this and I'm adding them up. And I'm going to continue doing this for a while just to see how the performance goes, because I do have $15,000 in FCROX. And I'm trying to get to $15,000 on VTSAX right now. I'm at 8,000 right now, 8,050. Anyway, as you can see, overall the performance, pretty much the same. There's not a lot of difference. So 2.19% for FCROX so far, which is actually underperforming VTSAX and VTI, which is surprising considering it has 0 expense ratio. So something's giving here. So like the index, the couple of holdings it has, whatever, are not performing the same as the holdings of VTSAX and VTI. And these two have the exact same holdings. It's just that one is ETF. So yeah, as you can see, the difference between VTSAX. So as you know, you can invest in an index fund, but they have minimums. Like VTSAX has like a $3,000 minimum to start, and then you can invest, $20 at a time, whatever you want. VTI, on the other hand, is an ETF, and you can invest in, $20, $50, whatever, anytime you want, just right off the bat. But it trades like a stock. There's benefits and downfalls to both. I like both. I prefer the index funds myself, but I like both. But you can see the performance between the two is not much different. And even the performance with FCROX is much different. And FCRX was higher. I mean, at one point in the month, it showed better performance than either one of these. So, of course, with volatility and the short time frame I'm dealing with here, this data probably doesn't mean anything. Basically, they're all going to perform just fine for you is what's going to come down to. But looking at this data so far, just from this many days, FCRX doesn't seem to be worth opening a Fidelity account for. You might as well just stick with Vanguard and go with VTSAX. That's my suggestion. But we'll continue to track this and we'll see how it does. All right, now to some fun spreadsheets, or at least my favorite spreadsheet, which is our net worth. That may or may not be correct. We'll let it update. Current net worth after taxes is $159,364.74. If we break that down, I've got $16,000 in cash. That's not actual physical cash, guys. That is in the bank in different accounts. My portfolios between the Roth, the taxable, and M1, which only has $100, the Fidelity, the Vanguard taxable, bumped, which is only $18, which is just you get the free stocks. Robinhood. Total value of those portfolios is $37,600. Total debt $631. That's just the credit cards and what I've charged on them. They'll all be paid off on the 2nd. I paid them off in full every single month, and I've just decided to pay them all on the 2nd of each month. And then my 401k value is $119,343, but after taxes, if I actually pay 12% tax rate, which actually is 11.5 because the first 10,000 is 10%, my value of my 401k is $105,618. So then if you look at everything, all my taxable accounts, they come to $41,974, and only the retirement accounts comes to $118,000. All right, so if we summarize here, net worth is $159,364. I actually can get my hands on, cash-wise, $41,974 if I wanted to buy a home or something. I am 53.12% towards my first financial independence goal. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca gave me this idea with her spreadsheet. And what you can tell is down here, I've got, not counting Social Security. Social Security is not in here at all. Just my pension. And my pension is just, I'm averaging $1,000 a month is what I'm guessing on my pension. It'll probably be a little more, but at 55, all I'm going to get is about $1,000 a month. So my financial independence numbers, if I want to spend $24,000 a year, I need to save at least $300,000, because with $300,000 and a 4% withdrawal rate, I can withdraw $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month plus the pension of $1,000 a month. It comes to $24,000 a year. And I am 53.12% of the way there. My next goal after that would be, of course, 343, which allows me to withdraw only a 3.5% withdrawal rate instead of 4, or 400,000, which allows me to do 3%, or 600,000, which allows me to have an extra 12,000 a year and spend 36,000 a year, etc., etc., etc. So this is my goals. This is my very first goal right here. I should meet this early, not within my 5.5 years I've got till 55. I should meet this in like 3 years at the rate I'm going. I'm hoping. We will see, as long as, nothing big happens. I haven't updated this yet. I should. So let's go and put this down for this month. 7/29/19, 159, 364, 74. There we go. So my net worth this month has increased $9,288.47. That's pretty damn good, and that's after tax. So my net worth has increased over $9,000 in 1 month, and that's after living and expenses and all that. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with the progress I'm making. It increased almost 10,000 last month, increased like 2 before that. So I'm on the right track, and I'm increasing almost 9 to 10,000 a month in net worth at this point. If I can keep that up, I'll hit my first goal nice and fast. As for Uber, so I've been doing food delivery. You can ignore all this. It's just calculations of trying to figure out how much I can make per month, blah, blah, blah. Overall, minimum wage job is better, guys, if you're looking for money. If you're looking for money without a boss and any schedule that you want, where you can work around any schedule, Uber and Postmates and them can do pretty decent, I guess. So, actually, tomorrow I'm going to be getting paid $270 something. I'm going to be getting paid $267 tomorrow from Uber and like $12 from Postmates. I stopped doing Postmates here in Phoenix because I mean, I'll do it if I'm really not getting any work at all from Uber. But Postmates, one, is a bigger pain in the butt when you're going in and ordering and paying for food, etc., etc. It sends you into malls a lot, so you have to find a spot in the mall parking lot and then walk all the way into the mall, go to where the food court is, and then order the food, pay for it, wait for it, walk all the way back out to mall. I'm telling you, in Phoenix, it's like 115 degrees here. In the car, it's like 150 if your car's not running. It's insanely hot, and I'm not doing that for the amount of pay I'm getting from Postmates. And at that, Postmates does not give me work. So they do not give me many jobs at all. I was very lucky last week to make $125 from them, but I had that app on like all the time. As a matter of fact, I did a whole day where that app was on for almost 12 hours. And I got 2 jobs that day. So, I mean, I did turn off to run some Uber runs, but still, I only got 2 jobs out of Postmates that day. So, anyways, Postmates, it's extra money, but it's also more of a pain in the butt. And in Phoenix, they don't give me enough work. Uber Eats, on the other hand, Uber Eats is pretty consistent. It's decently consistent in Phoenix. Downtown, it's busier. Another area that I work in, that I prefer to work in because it's a nicer area, it's a little slower, but overall, it's pretty decent and I like it. As you can see, I have increased how much I'm making from them because I'm working a lot more. Last week, I busted butt. I worked all but 1 day on Uber Eats, so I worked before and after work, mostly after, because breakfast is not that busy. And I made 277 extra bucks last week. This week I'm on par to, they're going to pay me out $267.06 or something like that. And then I get like 12 bucks coming from Postmates from a couple I did on that one. So I'm making a couple hundred extra bucks per month on Uber, which is good because that's going to add up to like $600 to $800 a month minimum after taxes and after gas expense and all that good stuff. And you can read this if you really want to, but overall, it's not paying a lot. All right, you're talking somewhere between $5.55 and $7 an hour after all is taken into account. Your expenses, your gas, your taxes, and even your deduction that you're gonna get at the end of the year. It's really not paying anything. It's paying under minimum wage, guys. The only benefit to this is you can make money around your schedule. That's the biggest thing about it. That, and you might enjoy it. Like I actually enjoy this for the most part. It's more relaxing for me. Even in like rush hour traffic, it can get stressful. But for the most part, I enjoy it because it's something different from my job. I get out of my cubicle and I get to pick up food, drop off to nice, friendly people in most cases. And it's easy. It's mindless work. And I like the mindless work. So I don't have to sit there and troubleshoot and think and do all the stuff I have to do at work, you know. And if you mess up, it's not a big deal, you know. But overall, it's been great. I enjoy Uber Eats. And one tip, if you are going to do Uber Eats, is if you've ever worked customer service, use those skills. You have to, this is a customer service business. So all these people that are delivering for Uber Eats, I hear, oh, Uber Eats doesn't tip. Uber Eats doesn't tip. They don't give them any tips. Dude, 70+% of my deliveries tip me. It's not that complicated. It's customer service. You stay in contact with the customer. Tell them when you picked it up. When they drop it off, thank them. You know, give them the, you know, thank them. Say thanks for ordering with Uber Eats. You know, tips are optional but appreciated. Please rate me in the app, etc., etc., etc. When you show up and drop food off, you have a big smile on your face. How are you doing today? Ask them how they're doing. You know, the whole works, and tell them, you know, I grabbed extra napkins for you. I grabbed extra whatever. You know, you just customer service. That's it. And you will get tips on Uber Eats. And the great thing about Uber Eats, if you know the big but the big controversy going on with DoorDash right now, it's because DoorDash steals the tips, but yet there's another side to that as well, where you can probably make more money with DoorDash, even with them stealing your tips, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, tips are yours in Uber Eats. Tips are 100% yours. Same with Postmates, 100% yours. So yeah, anyways, long story short, do customer service and you'll get tips. Oh, also, if you are thinking about driving for Uber Eats, please use my referral code. You get a bonus for after you do a certain amount of deliveries. You get like a big bonus, or they guarantee you, maybe it's not bonus, but they guarantee that you will make a certain amount. So if you do, say, 30 trips within the next 90 days and you don't make $350, they will make up the difference and guarantee that you make $350. And then also I will get a referral bonus on top of that. So it's a win-win for both of us. So if you are planning on driving for Uber, For Uber or Uber Eats, I believe this works for both, but especially for Uber Eats, in my case, please use my referral link and we will both get extra money. So there you go, guys. That is my current update. So I will try to make more videos, but I'm not going to promise anything, because when I'm not at my main job, I am delivering food, because that's what I do. Because every little bit, every dollar that I can save, I put in there. Oh, one thing I didn't go over, didn't I? Let me open this up real fast. Budget. So let's go into reports. So this month I have invested 58.9% of my spending. Everything I've spent, 58.9% of it went to investing. 26.5% went to immediate obligations, and most of that is gas. Food is 8.9%, which I've overspent in food this month. So let's look at the budget itself. So the budget itself, you can see I spent $235.28 in gas, and I'm actually going to spend a little more than that before the month is up in the next few days, 2 days. And food wise, I spent $334. Now, I only budget $240 a month for this goal, for food. And I can live on that. But since I've been making all of the extra money from Uber, and I've been eating out a lot more, I also wanted to treat myself and eat a little differently. And so I bought a couple of expensive meals and some other things, and I've actually spent more money on food. And I'm fine with that, because I've got the extra income coming in, I can spend a little bit more, and I've still got the extra money to invest. Currently in my taxable investing, I've got $41 sitting here waiting to invest. Once I get paid by Uber and Postmates, then I will add that to this, and we'll be investing another almost $300. Yeah, $300 and something. So yeah, and they'll be putting that in VTSAX with Vanguard, of course. So that's the update, guys. I don't know what else to say. So I hope you're doing good. I'm sorry if this is kind of not edited, which it's not. Not really. Not edited and boring. But hey, if you're interested in what Bill's doing, there you go. I am hustling, I'm busting, I'm bustling, hustling and bustling. Yeah, that's the words, I can't talk. That's all I'm doing. I'm working 24/7 pretty much. Not quite, but you know, you get the point. It's an exaggeration. All right, guys, I hope you're doing good. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a good one. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you liked the video, hit that like button for me. If you want to hear any specific type of information, anything that you're interested in, you have any questions, just drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know your opinions on this video or any other video I've made. And if you know anyone else that might be interested in this video, please be sure to share it on your social media and share the knowledge. Thanks, guys.